there, guys, it's the Mad Bardis. It is 2 in the morning, and yes, in case you're wondering, I am in an tiny, isolated little closet. Here's some scarves next to me if you want to see them. Yeah. I haven't been on this channel in a while. I do have a very sporadic schedule these days with videos, I don't know why. Despite the fact that I do want to make more in the future, and I have a lot of ideas, my energy levels I have to work with, like, the right time of the day to film or something. Anyway, so I hope you guys are doing okay. I truly am. I hope, some things are opening up. If some things are opening up for you, that's great. I hope you're healthy and all that stuff. This has been a really weird 2 months for a lot of people, as well as very distressing for a lot of others. I really wanted to come on today to talk to you guys about humans and nature, I guess. So I got my little carnelian stone here to keep me going, because like I said, 2 in the morning, not used to being up now. So yeah, this guy keeps me alive and awake. And also forgive my terrible eye makeup. Like, I've been working on my eyeshadow, but, I kinda got this new palette. It's a Clinique palette. So I love black and I love sparkles, and obviously, as you can see, it's quite both. The shades are good. I think, I don't know. I'm not a makeup reviewer. Whatever. Whatever with that. Gonna hold this guy for now. So, I really feel like this has been an opportunity for us humans to step back and really take a good hard look at how we only have ever been focusing on the smaller picture of our lives. You know, all the things we need to do, like taxes, school, jobs, food, all that stuff. And how, sort of by doing those small things, we're taking away, seeing the world from a bigger point of view. Seeing the earth as it is. And with this quarantine, because so many things are closed, it's actually giving people more opportunity to go out there and explore the earth. You know, there's a lot of hiking trails still open, even maybe some open areas of land and trees and forest. Yeah, so more people are bicycling, running around, jogging, making better use of all the natural environment that they didn't so much before, or they probably didn't even think about. So yeah, the last 2 months have been very productive in this way, I think. So yeah. So because of all this, modern human existence has sort of been taken down. And in order to fill it, we have to go out there and find other things that might be open. Or, we can stay inside and do whatever, but I think the best idea is to enjoy Mother Earth as she is, especially now. Since the pollution's going down, the animals have become more free. Did you know in Italy, in Venice, the dolphins started using the canals again? Which they didn't before, which I thought was very interesting. I don't know if that's safe for dolphins, because there still could be pollutants and stuff, but dolphins are smart. I'm sure they know what they're doing. Yeah, so anyway, it seems to me that people are trying to go back, without really even realizing it, to their more natural, pure nature. In my opinion, humans, not so much in my opinion, I guess, but humans were sort of born outside, if you know what I mean. We weren't born in closets, like I'm in, or in front of computers. We were born in more natural places, many centuries ago, thousands of years ago, whatever. And in my opinion, that's kind of where we are meant to be. Okay, I got that. So yeah, and, I feel like I mentally think technology is at fault for everything. And I'm not going to take that back. Because I feel like, particularly today, like Facebook, Twitter, and all that garbage, can be so addictive. It gets your mind into a tunnel vision. It makes you sort of only focus on one screen with probably a narrow amount of images, a narrow amount of people, etc. And it really is damaging, in my opinion. And now, even though we have Facebook and Twitter and all those things, we have, well, how do I say this? Even though we have that now, when we are busy with our jobs and stuff, we are more connected to them because a lot of people use them for communication. And people are on Twitter a lot now. Believe me, I'm on Twitter quite a bit. I am on Twitter a lot. But there is also an opportunity to get off of that and find other things to do in the world of nature and hiking and forests and stuff. I don't know if I'm making this clear. Yeah, so anyway, I feel like we are expanding I just feel like we're expanding our small, narrow existences by not having as much access to, everyday activities. Not necessarily everyday things, because we still do have access to internet and all, but we don't have as much access to, things we normally do. And we have to expand ourselves. We have to find things to do. And this is a great opportunity for us to go out into the earth and explore her a little more. That sounds weird. You know what I meant. It's always, for me, the Druids and so many other ancient cultures, they really worship trees. In the case of the Druids, they really worship the rowan tree and the oak tree, and in particular, but all trees were considered important sacred parts of their own lives and the earth and all that. So they paid attention to them. Now, when you're driving by the road and there's a bunch of trees, chances are you're not even looking at them. So, it just goes to show you how little we value the earth in our day-to-day world. And, yeah, so there's that. So what am I thinking? It is, like I said, 2 in the morning. I'm not used to, I think I also wrote notes here. I'm not using them as well, but yeah, I need to film more. This is not working. What did I do here? I also don't know how to edit yet, so bear with me. Oh, here's another weird thought I had. So I think I was actually reading an article on a Druid website. I don't remember which one. I'll post it if I can find it, but they were talking about certain fruits that you find in the wild but aren't sold ever in like supermarkets and stuff. And I think they were talking about black raspberries, some kind of wild raspberry. It's interesting. And yeah, so I mean, the thing about supermarkets, and I guess since I'll talk about supermarkets because it's an interesting concept. There are so many fruits and vegetables and flowers in supermarkets that obviously they come from nature, they come from farms and all that, and trees. But they're in such a artificial place. And it's funny because this is often the closest anyone gets to nature, unfortunately. With how busy people are combined with where they live, like touching a fruit might be the closest thing. Touching an apple or taking apples, buying them, might be the closest thing they get to an apple tree. It's just an interesting concept, how nature can be in places, but they are brought to us for our consumption and our needs, which I thought was an interesting thought. I think that's what the article was talking about mostly. Yeah, so, and now we can go find some fruit trees. Yeah, obviously people are doing a lot more shopping, I guess, now than usual. More than usual. I need to start making videos earlier in the day. But yeah, they are shopping more than usual, but we have the ability now to find things in the earth and discover more things because we're not doing as much as we did. I'm not sure if everything I just said is exactly how I want to say it. Like I said, I tried to take notes, but my handwriting is awful. My handwriting is just, I mean, it gets worse and worse. It's just, I don't want to show you. It looks like, I think I told somebody it sounds like, it looks like drunk alien writing. Drunk little aliens. Yeah, so, let's see, what else did I write here? I think I said something about Brighid. I was thinking about Brighid in terms of the kind of goddess she is, or breed. I like to say breed, or breed, however you want to pronounce it. So, let me give you a little rundown about this Celtic goddess. She is the goddess of blacksmiths. She's a solar goddess. She's the goddess of arts, and generally considered a goddess of creation. Not necessarily some earthly creation combined with creative talents, creative skills and such. And I really feel her presence hard. I feel her presence hard. I feel her presence expanding and spreading itself to every street. That sounds insane, but she is really filling us, or trying to fill us, with more creativity. Our brains are more open to possibilities that she can offer us in skills and talents that we may not have explored as much before. And she's really using this opportunity to do that. It's also interesting because, like I said, she's a solar goddess, and although in some places she's more connected to the sun than others, she's definitely a goddess of warming and growth and change. And I feel that strongly right now, especially, I guess, since businesses are opening again. And people are also taking the opportunity to, while they're not working, create their own businesses, create their own blogs. It's all about creation and trying to use your imagination. So, I am thankful for that, because I am pursuing things myself. I am trying to write original songs. I might be scrapping them. I do keep talking about original music and wanting to put more music out there and all that stuff, including videos like this. Stuff like that. So, I'm going to get on that, by the way, so hopefully soon, because I have to make a better schedule. So, that's kind of it. So, basically, I guess the sum of this stuff is, how can we use this time, or how could we have used this time to, you know, embrace inspiration and creativity, and also to embrace the earth a little more, and learn about her, and explore her. Learn about the animals, learn about the trees, learn about all the things we live with on a daily basis that we don't pay that much attention to because we're usually more busy. I think I meant to do a cleaner video, but, you know, people are asleep, and, I don't want to wake anyone up, hence the closet. So, yeah. That's all I have to say for today. Like I said, I hope you guys are having, a good weekend, and I hope you are surviving this entire thing as to the best of your ability, and I hope that you guys have found perhaps new skills, talents, or passions that you have been working on during this time when you were not doing as much. And, I don't know what to say about that. So, yeah, that's just my opinion and my thoughts. And, yeah. Next video I want to make is I want to dive more into reading and studying Druidry, and how we can apply it to our world, or how we can apply it to certain, diseases or illnesses, or I was mostly thinking of mental illnesses. I have been thinking about how we can take our faith or our spiritual practice and apply it to our own personal problems, be that even if you have something huge, like, even if you have something not huge, but like, you know, I can't think of words today, mental illness and abuse and things that need to be worked on. I swear I can talk better than this, but I will see if I can some other time. So, I'm going to go to sleep, and I hope you guys are doing good and all that, and yeah, I hope you all also have an okay summer, whether or not things are open, we'll see. And take that time to go on the hiking trails, and mountain climbing if you're near mountains. I know I will. I want to do a lot of that this summer. So, see you guys, and night and nuts.